Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and I hope you're ready to get dirty today because I'm taking a first impressions look at the Gunk. A game that I was sort of interested in when I first saw a trailer for, and then saw that it was coming to Game Pass, which I'm still currently subscribed to, so I was like, yeah, I'll check this out when it comes out. But this is a game that seems to be a little inspired by Super Mario Sunshine in that it is all about cleaning up the goop and making these planets clean again, I guess. I was going to say habitable, but I don't think there's any people living on these planets we're going to be sucking up the goop from, but that's about all I know about it. This is also from the folks who made the SteamWorld games, and apparently, despite being a very pretty game, it doesn't really mix up genres the way their other games tend to do. So, let's check it out, see how gunky we can get. Or ungunky, I guess.
Hey, Becks, anything on the scanner up there?
The signal's gone, and I'm getting a bellyache just thinking about the fuel expense of landing on this dud.
Sure, we thought we'd already be on another delivery job. But that energy spike definitely came from this place, and I'm already geared up back here.
All right.
A little funny thing that comes to mind that I've been seeing, especially recently with trailers, is people will see a trailer, be like, ugh, another female protagonist, pass. As though, you know, it's super woke to have a female character, or worse, female protagonist with short hair, pass. Like, are people really that fucking brain rot at this point that they take that as some kind of
Damn it.
woke SJW appeal or something? Like, come on. How fucking stupid are you people these days?
Super glue?
Super glue.
I just thought I'd mention that because I think I saw that for one of the launch trailers for this.
Out of zinc for the alloy. I used the last rod to patch up the hydro spanner.
No solder rods, no coffee, only one beer left. I'm sick of having gruel for lunch. Being poor sucks.
Being poor does indeed
Alright,
suck.
Here we go.
Speaking from experience.
I don't like this weather. Pretty sure the ship's insurance won't cover alien storm damage.
Hey, our dust bunny's tough. If she could talk, she'd say she wants us to land and go explore.
No, you want us to land so you can go explore.
One up to you, Captain.
Now,
Since when am I the captain?
are we going
Just
to
alone
explore?
together. We both have to pay the mortgage.
Or are we going to see what resources we can steal from this planet because no one else seems to live here? Like, yeah, you know, we could always use some of this stuff for our ship, so I think this gust is actually guiding us, but
Hey, here's
it's up
something.
here.
You feel like analyzing some scan data?
That's what we're here for? Scan away.
Cool. I guess it's not going to tell me what the button is for that. I'll just press a bunch of them until something happens. Okay, I had to walk up closer.
Just a basic composite of silicate. No energy reading to speak of.
So, we can't sell it?
Not unless we find 1 million of them.
An impressive crystal structure with some bioluminescent particles inside. No real energy output to speak of. So I guess between this and the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes video, there's going to be a lot of scanning being read out.
Wait, the signal's back. Weaker though, and I can't get a clear reading. There's some stuff down here causing interference. Come take a look.
That must
What
be
in the world?
the eponymous Gunk.
Huh. A blob of gunk.
Yeah, that's an apt name for it. Can you scan it without getting too close? Don't know what's in it.
Careful, you
Like
step
not.
beyond the danger boundary.
It is, I don't want to meet the thing that's... Keep your mask on. Seems to be some sort of organic compound. Luckily, I don't think it's snot. Think you can use your glove to clean it up?
Alright, what do you say, Pumpkin? Can we clean it up?
What's up with the radio reception?
Are you saying that it's snot mucus? After all? So yeah, we have this vacuum glove, and this is how we de-gunk. That's kind of our main tool, and also weapon in this game. Oh, okay, it's also anti-gravitic.
Whoa! It's beautiful.
Interesting is what it is. Give me that data.
Somehow, removing the gunk just makes life return instantly.
You sure you didn't get super glue in the scanner?
100%. Why?
The pattern kind of looks like the signal we got before, just weaker. If the reading is right, this stuff's got some energy potential.
For real?
Keep your head screwed on. This puddle's not much to write home about. But if we can find a bigger deposit, I think we should look for a place to land.
Sweet. Light the way.
So are you saying I should standard it then to charge up? No, there's that achievement sound that even when I turned off notifications I could not get rid of. It just never goes away.
Not getting through here. More gunk on the other side of these nasty vines.
Oh, you can actually aim it. That's a lot better than just running around holding down suck. Luminescent crystal, a novel crystal formation. The molecular structure is interspersed with bioluminescent material. No real energy output that can be put to practical use. So, not luminescent, but bioluminescent, as in there is organic structure inside this crystal.
If we find more of that substance, our poor days might be over. I could get a garden of my own back home. What would you do?
Pay our bills?
I meant after that.
I know. But I don't dream big until I know it's within my reach.
A dream, Becks, is something that's out of our reach. Otherwise, it's called an option.
A dream is only a dream until it becomes a goal. Except for when all of your dreams can never be goals because they are impossible for someone like you. Nope. Gotta have a little bit of that yellow gunk on there. Not the gunk, but just yellow gunk to indicate that yes, you can grab this ledge.
Whoa.
You okay?
Yeah, just some shade. Nothing major.
I wonder which game did the yellow ledges specifically that spread it to all the other games, because I know it wasn't Mirror's Edge. Mirror's Edge, I think, used red primarily to indicate the paths you could use. And it was a little more smoothly integrated into the environment because of the unusual color palette that Mirror's Edge went with its futuristic city that was all like whites and greens and reds. Yeah, that's just more shards. But yeah, I don't remember what game kind of started that.
Cliffs. Can you make it through?
Anything for my captain.
Enough with the captain thing.
This place seems like it's big enough for the bunny, right?
Yeah, but I can't take her down until that gunk's gone. Care to clean it up?
Oh yeah, it'll be our pleasure.
Where does all the gunk go, though, when you suck it up? Does this lead into some kind of pocket dimension, this glove? Or does it all get compressed into her backpack? I don't know, I was kind of hoping the gunk itself would have physics. So, like, if you vacuumed out the bottom stuff, it would sink down to fill up the gap. But I guess that's too complicated.
I think it's like pollution?
Whatever it is, it's messing with my gear. Hurry up and take it away.
Alien space pollution.
Sure is nice when it's gone. Hope it helps with the signal.
It also doesn't really seem to be doing anything, it just kind of exists in the spot that it's in. Then again, I could probably describe myself that way a lot of times as well. Just kind of existing where I currently am, not doing much more, and not doing anything useful.
Whoa! Did you see that? Amazing! What did I even do?
We fixed the planet.
Must be suppressing the plant life somehow. All right, make way. Coming down.
It creates like an anti-life barricade or something, and then it all just pops back in when you get rid of it.
Out you go, Kurt. Don't wander off this time.
You got served.
Maybe you should take a look at his code. Yesterday, he ran all of my tools through the washing machine.
Yeah. That storm was rough, and I don't like the look of that river. I'll run some diagnostics on Bunny just to be safe.
Now? I was thinking we could do some exploring together.
Avoid the boring stuff, you mean?
No, I just thought...
I know, Ronnie, but I have to take care of the ship first. Look, I'm running a constant scan for the energy signal. Why don't you remove some more gunk and see if we pick it up again?
Okay, if you say so, Cap.
Just be careful.
Look, Ronnie, someone in this partnership has to be the responsible one. And I know it's not going to be you because you got the big-ass glove, which looks extremely heavy. But yeah, like, it's pretty weird to notice that they only have 4 fingers. 3 fingers and a thumb. It's a weird stylistic choice because they're otherwise very clearly normal humans. If maybe a little short and stocky.
Hey, Kurt.
You got served.
And a good day to you too, buddy.
I think that might be the only thing he can say. Do not load
This
number
looks
2.
Interesting. Check the data for me, please.
What's up with your attention span? Aren't you gonna clean up some gunk?
Alright, I unlocked an upgrade, I guess.
Burst any minute.
Ooh, that sounds like fun. Let's plant it.
A lot of pent-up kinetic energy inside the glowing fruit body. An energy spark should trigger the release of its potential. Once the bulbous top is removed, the stem should yield a new one pronto.
Pollux, I can't rip it off.
The root's deep underground. You'll need a proper fix for the glove. If you find some metal ore for the soldering alloy, you could repair it once and for all.
If we're gonna stick around here for a while, I'm really going to need it.
Nope. Okay, we really need to upgrade just so we can pull that bulb out. I'm pretty sure it's just something we can shoot at stuff to blow it up. Oh, well. I was just trying to look down in the hole, and I fell in the hole. And I didn't die like I think I was supposed to, so let's just finish ourselves off. I'm guessing this is not anything, this frond. Because it seems like if it doesn't pop up with question marks when you scan it, then it's not anything. Oh, I was getting something. Fungus. A large waterlogged fungus with a bead-like skin structure that reflects mostly blue light. Certain types of insects seem to be drawn to it, but the contained water shows traces of toxins. Would not eat.
This glowing stuff sure looks interesting. I wonder,
What are you up to?
since this is not worth harvesting, I might as well throw that seed thing in there and see what happens.
Take cover, Kurt.
Slow down, Ronnie. We haven't even gotten the metal yet. I don't even know what she's scanning right here. Rhizotwine. Fibrous fungi with a vertical growth vector, good grip ability, ladder-like qualities, and strong root structure, suitable for climbing. I don't know what she's scanning right now. I think it's underneath. Or underground. Can we board our ship? Kurt. Category human. Culinary robotic transport, a retooled food delivery robot we got for a good price at a liquidation sale. Kurt's really more part of the family. Well, that explains why he always says you got served. Need more resources for that, and hydraulic braces. Higher run speed. Sprint by holding X. So we need to go harvest some resources from this untapped planet. A practical and modular workbench. Got it cheap and used, but it's sturdy. A newer design would give us less energy consumption, though. Equipment for extracting and manufacturing components and tools for the casting are ordered by function. And I think that's it. Not much we can do in our ship. Alright, well, let's get gunking.
I think the bunny will like it here.
Could be worse, I guess. Ample space. Ground seems stable enough. I'm still not happy about the look of that river, though.
Come on. It doesn't get much better than this. Who knows what we'll find?
Hopefully, the source of that energy signal. You were going on and on about landing here. Now you're just standing around chatting? Go on. Get out there.
I'm on it.
There's something slightly off-putting about her mouth when she
very
talks.
funny.
Like, it's like the only part of her face that moves. Best friend and partner a spacefaring woman could wish for. Thoroughly underappreciated. I guess she writes the scan data, then. Also, you see that pop in? When I turn around and mushrooms pop in? So we can't sprint right now. Nope. There's no going back. Oh yeah, this is where we came from. It just looks very different now that it's all green and glowy. So the stuff you can scan does have a little bit of an outline glow on it. An orange pulse that goes over it. And I think that's still there even for stuff you've already scanned.
Not quite sure what I'm looking for. Is this what I need?
Could be useful. Just not for soldering your glove. Keep looking.
A fruit-bearing plant containing cellulose as well as natural oil. Will come in handy for local manufacturing. So that's how you harvest crafting resources.
Lights on, pumpkin.
A big ol' pile of metal.
What about this? Anything we can use?
All right, there's platinum in there. That should give a solid solder. Go get some more.
Multi-element compound growing in a cubic crystal structure. Most importantly, the compound contains precious metals suitable for manufacturing. Yeah, so these are just like resource nodes. Cave-dwelling, worm-like fungi. It gets all of its energy from the soil and is not dependent on photosynthesis. Squid lantern. I'm not really sure what these upgrades we're unlocking from this is, if I have to buy them, or if those are already usable. Energy siphon, can install. Yeah, see, we're just unlocking access to these by scanning stuff. Most importantly, it contains several valuable metals, so we suck those up too. So I wonder if we have a maximum capacity on this stuff, or we should just suck up everything we see at all times.
Not taking unnecessary risks now, huh?
I never take unnecessary risks.
Oh yeah? What about that time on Beta Romulus?
That foreman didn't even listen. I warned her.
That woman owes you half an arm.
I could have died in that shitty mine. But instead, I got you. And this lovely glove.
You might even describe it as glovely. So yeah, this is a game where you're going to do a lot of sucking.
Okay, Becks.
So if you're
I
not
think I got
comfortable
what
with
I need.
sucking, this is maybe not a game for you. Angel kernel, the leaf-like fruit body of this beet mushroom, can be separated into long fibers, a great resource for manufacturing. Suck it up. Okay, I guess this is a ladder. A little weird that it just spawned a ladder instead of letting it finish the animation. So it's a little janky. You know, this is their first 3D game. All their other ones have been 2D affairs. So I imagine there will be a little crust, and that must have been what I was scanning. I was scanning it through the fucking entire cliff.
Sweet! A shortcut.
So I don't know if I got enough metal there to upgrade my thing. Looks like I did.
Here we go. It is new, pumpkin. I'll be able to rip up that stubborn alien plant for sure.
Stop chatting with your glove and just go pick the damn plant.
Honestly, it might be useful, but that looks like a very heavy prosthesis to wear all the time. Okay, we can also unlock sprint. With our glove, of course, because it's what allows us to sprint. Oh, you gotta really walk up to it?
All right. I guess I'll just throw this ball into that glowing stuff and see what happens, right?
Oh, you got more of a green thumb than me.
This is how scientific discovery works. You just grab things and throw them at other things and see what happens.
Son of a...
Did you blow something up?
Yeah, you could say that. I just grew myself a freaking staircase.
A staircase? What?
I was gonna say,
Puddle?
you sure about that? Because I clipped right through it.
Tell you what, why don't you tell me about it back here? I'm all done, and I'm ready for some chow.
In a few minutes, okay?
You ever get tired?
No can do, got a gunk. Gotta contain all this tasty slime. I'm guessing that'll get rid of the web. Yeah, so that's just a one-way door you have to open by getting to the other side to make another shortcut. Really? Was there nothing? So, it said those pods grow back, which means I guess we can go grab another one for that pile there. But I do think this looks nice. I mean, obviously this planet's pretty desolate right now because it's been gunkified, but it sounds like you do go to other planets as well. It's not just this one. The gunk is a local phenomenon rather than unique to this planet. What is this furry looking thing over here? That looks like a crab claw. Fowl's tongue. This creepy-looking giant fungus has the ability to curl up to protect itself from harm. Removing said threat will make it unfurl like a bridge-like tongue. I guess I can't really jump with this, though. Ouch. So if I can't jump, I don't think I can get this up there. Unless I can huck it. Actually, I think I got invisible walled there. I think I'm not supposed to be able to do this. They're like, no, you have to go find another one of these. Yeah. That's a little silly. She's not even in here, and she's telling me to come back. Alright, well, we killed all the local gunk, so let's go find some more. And see what other colorful fungi it will unveil. Never mind. I guess I'm not going that way. I might just be going in a circle. I actually don't know if there's anything back here. But Why else would I build a staircase to get back up here if there's nothing here? Certainly seems like I'm meant to backtrack this way if there's all these platforms I can grab and everything. Yeah, that just literally led me in a circle. What the hell? Is there a map? It says climb up the ridge. It doesn't say which ridge it's talking about.
This river looks pretty bad. Wonder where it leads.
I probably don't want to touch it, since it also seems to be liquid gunk. So I'm going to jump in. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going now. I would assume the ridge it's talking about is the one that I just climbed up with the mushroom. Maybe I gotta go more up the tree? Because it's not talking about the shortcut I opened. That just goes back to the underground where we got our metal. There wasn't really anything else there. Maybe I gotta use this tongue. Like, if I fire this at the tongue, maybe it'll stick to it? And lift it up to where the other piece is? Nope. Well, I don't know what it considers a threat. Because I was thinking maybe I am just supposed to find a way to get this up here. I don't know, maybe if I just throw it on this side instead of trying to throw it onto the mushrooms. Yeah, okay, it doesn't invisible wall me here. I don't really understand why it invisible walls you then with the mushrooms if it's not to prevent you from using it here.
Whoa! This one grew even bigger!
Yeah, there's definitely energy potential in this stuff. Right now, I just wish it was edible.
Hey, why don't you just grab a gruel snack to hold you over? There's even some sorghum growing in the hydro.
Yeah, you know, just eat more gruel. You get hungry? There's always more gruel.
Set up your radio as a repeater for the ship's scanner.
So I'm like a walking energy detector now?
Your gear should pick up the energy signal if you happen to get within range while you're out there.
I am exploring the ridge. I mean, I could jump on my ship from up here, but otherwise there doesn't seem to be any reason to go that way.
I knew there was something here.
Red cap. Flat circular mushrooms with reddish hues. Caps grow out of a central stem, so age could be determined from the circular markings. Airborne spores, not edible. Okay, that was not the same kind of seed pod. I guess if you hold this, it tells you what's scannable. Oh, come on, really? Can't shortcut off of there, I gotta go back. can't imagine this stuff is very good for this vacuum glove. Like, you think it would gunk it up. Have you ever tried to suck up slime with a vacuum that is not designed to handle fluids? It's not pretty. And generally smells like burning electronics. Okay.
What a view.
What a view. Look at the desolate wasteland beyond our ship and this small patch of greenery we've created. Though, if this gunk is like suppressing all of the plant life on this planet, you'd think there wouldn't be a lot of breathable oxygen when they landed.
Reception's bad. Maybe you should head back? I don't want to lose contact.
This vegetation doesn't look right.
It's like the gunk is sucking the life out of it. Let me do something about it.
I'm here to fix things. I am an environmental avenger. I feel like it needs a slightly more slurpy noise when you suck it up.
Wants to cause harm? Like it's, sentient or something?
Sentient, that icky stuff? Jeez, I hope not.
We discovered this stuff like 5 minutes ago, which is already like, do you think it has thoughts? Do you think it's malicious? Does the gunk seek only the destruction of all organic life? Whale jaw. These mussel-like fungi seem to thrive in shaded rocky spots in defiance of the weak sunlight. The thin strands of its mycelium grow deep and seem to draw enough energy from the soil to form large fruit bodies. So you seem to be unlocking these upgrades pretty quickly. I think one review mentioned there's only like 30 things to scan in the entire game. So that's not surprising if we're finding this many already that the upgrades are coming in hot and fast. These patches of mushrooms are surprisingly sturdy. They should be able to handle the weight of a human without issue. Lunar stool. I think I should have scanned those. They didn't look familiar. Alright, we've left the zone. The fungal jungle.
This might take me a while after all.
Give me a break.
You'd understand if you'd seen what I'm seeing. The gunk's eating everything here. Come see for yourself.
Leave my post on an empty stomach. Don't think so. But you're right. The gunk is a bloody nuisance.
There's even exploding gunk buttholes.
Less there is, the more chance of energy pings.
Apparently I'm not close enough, but it looks like I should be able to scan it. So yeah, I think the puzzles in this game or later is going to just be how to reach the gunk within an area in order to remove it. It's not always going to be close enough for you to suck it up. But I'm not sure how I feel about this being the central mechanic, is just sucking up goop. It seems a little basic. Because the goop doesn't exactly fight back. It just kind of exists. Also, I think that... Okay, I can't suck up the lava or whatever it's dropping. So there's one of those tongue bridges, which is not going to lower unless I can... Oh. Okay, apparently there was a tiny patch there I didn't see. Alright. So that seems to be the kind of progression path in this game is find the gunk in an area and then new paths will open. At least it's pretty quick to suck up. It's not like you have to stand there for 5 minutes to get rid of a big pile. Well, it is pretty over there and looks a lot healthier. It's nice, too, that they at least outline the gunk so that if you end up with just a little bit, you can still see it because of the red glow. But I feel like it should maybe hurt you to get close to, or something like that. It's like, unless I walk directly into it, there's no danger from the gunk itself. I got a seed pod, but I don't see... Oh, there's a goop right there.
Been a while since I nailed a shot, but maybe I still got it.
Nope, I do not still got it. Wing peat. The root of this unique plant has an interesting molecular structure. If ground, the resulting paste will harden quickly. Usable in manufacturing. We can expand our void, which probably lets us carry more crafting materials.
Yes! Some of these plants might make a nice stew. Want me to bring some back for you?
I cannot be bribed with alien gumbo ingredients. If you find a pack of beer or a tin of coffee beans, I'm willing to talk.
All right, I'll keep an eye out, but don't get your hopes up.
Okay. I think I was supposed to jump off. I was like, it's kind of weird that it goes right past the ledge. I've also heard that this game is just kind of a little bit too easy. And it doesn't seem like there was any difficulty options or anything. There is combat, though, at some point. With what? I'm not exactly sure, but there is some variety of fights. Probably, like,
What's that?
gunked fauna? Like whatever just made that noise. Very convenient timing. Large spherical crystal containing some base materials useful in manufacturing. So if it's green, it means I haven't scanned it yet. Alright, let's see what is a-cawing in the distance. She doesn't exactly look like she's dressed for a protective spacesuit, though. I can't tell if she has prosthetic legs as well, though. Looks like she does. But still, she doesn't have any kind of skin covering for the parts of her that are still skin.
Why, hello there. You must be the one with the sweet singing voice.
A majestic beast. Much less majestic
on the
beasts.
other hand, are nasty.
All right, bring it on.
Hold on, I gotta scan you before I kill you. Gunk critter. These beasties are made of gunk, a hardened version. They won't stray too far away from a soft gunk source. Hard to make sense of. They're drawn to energy and have a corruptive effect. So only handle them with protective gear. It's really hard to read those if you have to keep the thing up. Alright, combat is just pick them up and yeet them until they die. And I think they will probably keep spawning until I destroy all the gunk. Don't worry, I'll rescue you, peacock deer. I mean, you could flee or something. I don't know why you're just standing there, but seems you need rescuing. Job's done. Now you can frolic again, or whatever it is you do.
Where are you going, beautiful?
You know, we could probably eat that.
There's more life here than we thought, Becks. I've encountered animals.
What? Really? Did they have teeth and claws?
Some of them did, yeah.
If you get hurt, I will kill you.
Come on now, I've got one more limb to spare. That's like having an extra life as a cat. You know, you got 4 lives when you're born, and then you lose one each time you lose a limb. Someday in the far, far future where we actually have functioning and, you know, equivalent to at least normal functioning of an arm prosthetics. Because the thing is, we still don't quite have that. For as long as bionics have been a part of sci-fi, we really haven't even caught up to old sci-fi's idea of what bionics would be. Which is, you know, more or less normal functioning of an arm in mechanical parts. We're getting closer. They have actually made some improvements in prosthetic technology. But it's one of those things that I do kind of look into, even though it doesn't directly affect me. Not saying that if it was an option, I wouldn't give up my arm for a dope-ass metal arm. Because, you know, if it was super functional, I probably would. At least replace one arm. But it's an interesting topic for me to kind of check up on the progress in once in a while, every few years. Unfortunately, it's one of those things where the advanced versions that are created really only benefit the wealthy, which, you know, big fucking surprise. Wealthy people with disabilities get priority over everybody else. But I guess they are the one paying the bills for research. They wouldn't be doing it if it didn't benefit them. Alright, I think that goes back. I'm trying not to, like, go in circles, but they do seem to open up multiple paths. Okay, so we can't follow the deer until I bring a seed here, so I think we do have to go back anyway. We either have to go back or I have to clear out that gunk in order to get another seed, because I don't know if we can take the seed through the squat hole. I like that she doesn't really crawl or anything, she just kind of like awkwardly ducks, which is a little more realistic, I suppose. Most people don't get on their hands and knees every time they encounter a hole, unless they absolutely have to. Though it does remind me that the one kind of urbexing that I have zero interest in is fucking draining, which is where sometimes people will, you know, either walk through water that's like shoulder deep, just walking down a drainage canal in order to see where it goes, or they'll crawl in water up to their like shoulders with just a tiny bit of breathing space at the top. That is like nightmare fuel. Especially with how filthy probably the water usually is in those drains and all kinds of things that get stuck in it. You know, nothing like coming face to face with a half-rotted deer skull because a deer got stuck down there and died. And having that float up in your face. Alright, I don't think there's much more to see in the gunk. I don't think we're going to find anything special going on, but we'll try to follow this deer until we hit another gunk blockade, and I think that'll do it. It's nice, it's pleasant, it just doesn't seem like there's too much going on here, which is a shame. Because like I said, the SteamWorld devs have kind of been known for taking various genres and putting their own twist on it. I haven't even tried most of the other SteamWorld games, aside from SteamWorld Dig 1 and 2, but those are both very good, especially the second one. The first one is kind of a little more basic, but I still think it's a pretty good game. The second one takes that concept and then adds a pretty solid story and progression onto that. Though it oddly has a very similar kind of backstory slash lore going on to a robot named Fight, which is a Till First Death game that I keep wanting to do and just haven't done yet. The one that plays a lot like roguelike Super Metroid. I don't know how I keep falling off of this simple jump. Ugh. She doesn't grab anything that isn't a very obviously demarcated ledge. So these mushrooms she just skids right off of. Gotta jump on him a little farther out. There we go. Somebody helpfully vandalized this cliff edge so I know I can climb it.
Hey, Ronnie. I had Kurt get a water sample from the river. It's thick with gunk.
I hear ya. The stream doesn't look too inviting out here either.
What if the camp gets flooded? Bunny would not approve of that.
Hog fungus, a symbiote of a fungal fruit body and a cellulose-producing bacterium. Safe to harvest and useful in manufacturing. I think maybe having to do that for every single one of these nodes is a little tedious. For every single one of these bigger nodes. Collecting these shards of this crystal will increase our supply of base materials for local manufacturing. That one's very simple explanation. You don't get anything fancy about it. It's just metal. Just pick it up. It's metal.
This place sure is something else.
Like, I keep expecting that one of them will just let me suck it up, but no, they want me to pull on them all the time. Give them a good yank to get your materials out. Okay, we don't seem to have followed the deer, or it really ditched us. I don't know, maybe the deer was less important than it looked. Kind of seemed like something the game wanted me to follow. Okay. I think that's just a shortcut back to where we just were. Unless there's anything going on over here, but it doesn't look like it. Alright, well, we didn't do too much, but I guess that'll do it for the Gunk. You kind of know what game it's gonna play like from this point, I think. Just with more upgrades and probably a bit more platforming. So, thank you for joining me for this gunky look, and I hope I'll see you on a less gunky planet in the future. Until then, y'all folks take care.